What's up, guys? I'm the Nerdy Ginger, and Spencer, what are you doing in the castle window?
I'm not referencing myself to the pictures we have on the forums.
Uh,
Forget that.
Spencer, how about we get going? Welcome to our third progress update on our Zelda map. We have made
It's
some
been
great
longer
progress.
than we wanted to, but we've also been hard at work. So there you go.
So let's show you our new areas. From right here, this is going to lead to our third area toward the third dungeon, Bold Stone Mountain, one of the most creative names ever.
Yes, I
Well,
made it.
Spencer shot the little thing, and now we can cut with the bow that we got in the second dungeon, and now we can proceed on this way.
I'll meet you there.
And this is Bold
Probably
Stone
should have.
Mountain. So yeah, this is our new area. Spencer,
Yeah.
would you like to say how we got this area?
It may or may not be legit. Well, you see, for the longest time now, I've been wanting to make a mountain myself, but I never really did because it's actually a lot more time consuming than you'd think. So I kind of Googled giant mountain map, and now we have this.
It's basically just a gigantic world that we MC edited into this world with some gigantic mountains, and then we decided to start digging holes in it and making
We did our
own
own
little mountain out of
terraforming to it, but
it. It looks
there's
pretty.
no way that I was gonna build this. We're gonna show you later on. We're gonna show you kind of like a minier version of this, and I'll tell you how long that mini version took me. It took me 2 hours.
So
Of,
yeah,
of
essentially this is the mountain. This is gonna be a little volcano, and essentially you'll see these minecart tracks that lead through here, and you'll see a sign
Now, as
up
you
here,
notice,
Boldstone
it
Village.
may not be too light. It may not be too lit in here. Well,
It's fine.
that's because you should go get the torch that we touched on last time.
Okay, so we'll say that the ultimate goal of this is to basically bring a minecart that's at the top of this volcano. It's actually a TNT minecart. You're supposed to bring it down, solve a bunch of puzzles that are in all of these rooms, bring it down, and it'll eventually blow up that wall so you can get inside of
As you,
Boldstone
as,
Village.
and as you would have
Where's the indoor
noticed, that
portion?
most
Ah.
most mountains in video games always require you to progress up. None that I know of make you have to actually go down. So we're being unique here.
Yeah, so this is one of the rooms that you'll have to guide the minecart
Should we,
through. We'll go show you where
Should
it
we
is.
show them on our quote-unquote TNT minecart actually is?
It's actually a command block minecart. We basically are going to retexture this for our resource pack
already did.
because when we used an actual TNT minecart, it had the tendency to explode when we didn't want it to.
Should
So
we
we're
show
basic-
a demonstration of that?
Let's not.
Yeah,
Basically,
I don't
every
want to
time
bring
it would
back
go around a
memories.
corner.
I don't
But-
want to bring back memories.
So yeah, basically we'll retexture this and just send it over an activator rail that will eventually blow up that wall that you saw downstairs. So how about we go show?
Let's show them
where
one
it
of our
leads.
trade quest guys. Let's show them my favorite trade
Oh
quest guy.
yes. Want to go up here and you'll be able to continue one of the trade quests that the trade quest that we have going.
Yeah.
Let's go up. Hey,
Let's see who
Spencer,
this
you didn't
is.
let me teleport.
Too bad.
What is this?
Should we tease them?
Gollum? Have you seen our precious? It's a smiling golden circle that you wear on your finger. If you find it, give it to us.
So there you go. We implemented him. And as you notice, what is this area? Well, we'll show you later.
Ooh. So yeah, we're gonna have to try to get Gollum his precious as part of a
Ring of
Legend of
Power.
Zelda trade quest.
We're not telling you how to get it though, because you got to do the trade quest.
All right, so once you get the minecart through here, you blow this place up, and you'll eventually be able to go through here and reach Boldstone Village. Now I have to reset this. Yay!
It's not a big deal.
So this is a really cool area that Spencer actually designed all on his own. This is
Oh,
where
yeah,
all the
it-
Gorons are gonna live.
Surprisingly, it didn't take me too long. I built that all by hand, just saying. No MC edit.
It's
No,
pretty, it's pretty,
editor.
pretty sweet too. And all of these guys have the Goron link head. You see they all
Yeah,
have
we
green
couldn't find an
hats.
actual Goron head, so some of their text will kind of explain why they have Goron.
This one in particular. It is talking about the
Yes.
hero in green did for our people many years ago. Basically in reference to Majora's Mask, essentially. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is his area. And,
Now, let's show them a special building right here. Who's that? I've never seen this person. I
Spencer,
am making a map of a map for a map that I am making. Oh, hello there.
I think I understand this. So he's
And
making.
it's a throne.
Okay,
I'm on
so
a
he's
throne.
making a map, which is like the dungeon map, of a map, which is like the little dungeon layout thing that he has on top of our dungeons for a map that he's
Some of
making,
them.
which is the Zelda map as a whole.
Yes.
That'll make sense later. You guys don't understand the whole the map thing that we've done yet.
Ish.
All right, and so
We
we'll
didn't
come
really
to-
even show them much of this village.
There's not much to show, really. We don't want to spoil everything.
Well, there's a warp house.
Oh yeah, so there's the warp house, and you can look up through the volcano.
And that's where Golem was, just up there.
Oh yeah, there's Gollum up there. Hey, we haven't found your precious yet.
Oh,
All right.
maybe you guys can help him find it.
All right, so you come down here, and we'll see.
I also built all this.
over here this way. That's actually the third dungeon right there.
Boldstone Prison, as we like to refer
Yes.
to it as.
Ever since Herobrine was released from the Star Crystal, there has been strange activity going on in the prison. Problem is that we can't access the prison because Herobrine shattered our only key, which raises and lowers the bridge. If you can find me 3 cracked stone from around the village, you just may be able to make a new key. Then we could reach the prison and stop Herobrine.
Now,
All right.
some
And
of you guys might
the slowness
be
didn't clear, Spencer. Ah!
Now, some of you might be thinking that what we're about to show you is too modern, but I don't think it is. So you chuck an item in here, it actually tells you stuff.
Whoa!
It doesn't normally do that. So I just put an incorrect item in, and let's see if I spelled that right.
All right, Spencer. So basically,
Yes, so when you put the correct item in, it says correct item.
Yep. And once you put all 3 in, something really cool happens. Let's show them, Spencer. Okay, so this is going to be retextured, but once you get the key from the Goron mayor right there, you can give it to this guy. And this happens. Spencer made a bunch of little cloning commands that made this epic little bridge effect.
It's an animated bridge. It's not too hard. We'll give you a little rundown on how it works in a moment.
Yeah, it's basically just a bunch of cloning commands where you basically just copied and pasted this kind of design. Well, you actually didn't copy. You built them all by hand, too.
Oh, yeah. There's like 11 of them, I think.
Lots of clone commands. And then you'll come in here to Boldstone Prison. Okay, this dungeon is still
It's
heavily
a work in progress. We're about 25% completed. And as you can see, what were those blocks, Steven?
These are some brand new blocks that were literally just released today.
1.10 came out today, actually.
These were just released today. Red nether brick and nether wart block. This is pretty sweet. So this is Boldstone Prison. Would you like us
all
to show
built
around a
by
bit?
hand. And I kind of went for the Team Magma field for it, because
This is pretty
why
cool.
not?
The lava on the floor.
it adds detail. It just looks cool.
Yeah, and the random bits of granite. It's a lot more detailed than the start of my dungeon.
Yeah.
Would you like to show them around a little bit?
Yeah, I'll give them a little rundown. So we're probably not going to show you our map layout because that's teasing too much. We can show you what we have. We have these. Oh gosh, we have these cool doors that I made.
Nice. I might have to implement those later in some other parts.
We should. So my dungeon runs on this block puzzle mechanic. So if we just head over here, I don't actually have the puzzle designed yet.
Yeah.
Or hit you.
There's still a lot to do in this place.
Oh gosh, it's like pitch black. So essentially, this would obviously, when you had the clock working, it would work. But I have to reset some stuff. But when we set this block right here, nothing happens. I thought I wired it up so it actually worked.
But basically, it's supposed to open.
No.
But basically, when you see it's an iron block and a gold block, but essentially, it would open up those
There we go.
those doors with the iron blocks, with it
It does
did.
now.
And there's
It says-
the gold one.
We have this thing that pops up in chat that says alarm. All iron doors are now open. So now,
Yeah.
well, I should change it back to gold. So now all the golden doors are open.
Yeah.
So that one we showed you earlier, we can now access.
Yeah.
Don't
Like-
think about it being an easy puzzle either. It's gonna have some difficulty to it, but I have yet to figure that out.
Yeah, so that's just a quick sneak peek at the the third dungeon. I've actually
Now,
while Spencer's been working on this, since this is basically his dungeon, I'm basically just letting him work on this whole thing. But while he's been doing this, I've been starting work on the fourth dungeon.
hey, what are those? Those are structure blocks. Those are also new.
This looked like hookshot targets. We could actually use those. Okay, but
Oh,
I'll show you a
you know
little
we
bit
are.
of the fourth dungeon. This is gonna be this isn't complete yet either, but
Oh,
this is
it's
gonna
nowhere
be
near
this is gonna be
complete.
our water dungeon. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make it as bad or as tedious as the water temple. So yeah,
No,
this is my
no.
water dungeon. I still have to add a little bit of detail to it. One of the gimmicks I'm gonna have is just that you have to fill up these little pools by when you solve puzzles. This will set some water here, and a bunch of clone commands will fill up these pools so you can swim across. This is kind of the first room. It's just kind of some parkour, but it does get a little bit more complex as you go. So one of my favorite rooms is actually over here. This is actually where we're going to introduce the dungeon item. You're actually going to get the dungeon item really early in this, and it's the hook shot.
It's actually retextured, so don't worry. It's not a fishing pole, but in theory, if you can actually hit that, oh, yay, teleport.
Yeah. If you hit it, if you got to hit it on the actual top of this block. And
it's gonna. Oh, it teleported. Here, let me move so you. Oh god, it's stuck on me. All right, you give it a shot.
Once again, all right, and then you glitch out, but then you have to right click to let it go. But yeah,
it's okay.
But yeah, we have a hook shot in here.
And we do give credit to the guy. We've already given credit to him in the map before. His name is Tibbsy Joker.
Yep. So there's basically two different puzzles in here. I'm not going to show you the solutions to them, but basically once you do, each of them will pop up like a hookshot target, and you have to hookshot over both of these targets up here, and to get a chest over here. Ooh, I love this. I
We
like
actually
this
just
room.
finished wiring this up. I should say I finished wiring this up, but
Yeah.
you helped. You placed some piston. That's important.
Yeah. You guys might notice some of these switch puzzles where you hit the buttons and like these switches will go back and forth. I've always wanted to design a puzzle like this.
Old school Zelda, man.
Yeah, where basically you hit a
Link's
button
Awakening.
and all the different colored blocks will switch around. I definitely want to make a more complex version of this, but this is kind of just like how we started up with one, and then
hopefully
basically the goal is to get over here.
Hopefully you're not too OCD about them not all activating at once.
Yeah, that's a little difficult. So, do we need to show them any more of this dungeon?
We need to show them Nick's dungeon so he can be spammed.
Here's part of the second floor that's almost not done at all.
There's nothing here.
Okay, yeah, my friend Nick, the same
We
guy
could show my failed Phoenix dungeon.
Nah. So my friend Nick, who designed the second dungeon in this game.
Castle Ruins. We named it that, but he did all the design work. We did redstone to it, though.
He began the start of what would be the final dungeon, and this looks pretty freaking sweet.
Just step into my machine, Steven.
Like what? This is a cannon? Cool.
Kind of. It's because of the dungeon item, which we're not going to spoil yet, because this is pretty far out.
Yeah, but so this was what would be the fifth dungeon, basically the final main dungeon. He started on this and hasn't worked on it since, so...
And it was like a month ago, too.
Guys should totally go over to his YouTube channel, link in the description, and spam him to tell him to finish this dungeon. Because this looks better. This looks a lot better than ours dungeons that we designed. This looks very 3D oriented. Ours are kind of based on like 2D
Stevens
style.
are mainly kind of like... Well, mine in
2D
particular
style.
are based off like the old Zelda games.
Yeah. So yeah, go spam his channel and tell him to finish this dungeon, because this will be sweet if he can finish it. So yeah, guys, this is basically what we've been working on so far.
No, we got one more thing left.
What's that?
The achievements.
Oh yes, I forgot.
Now, I don't know if you guys know who this is or not, but he was the first person that actually played our map, YouTube-wise, and his name is known as King Blobber.
He's the only person that is Let's Played our map on YouTube, but
as far as we're aware.
And it's in German, so we can't know what he's saying. But someone played our map.
we will have a section devoted to YouTubers, so if you want to be in one of those, Let's Play our map.
Yeah,
we'll make
guys,
sure to
do a Let's Play our map.
Send a link to Steven's channel so we can make sure we put you in the map.
Yeah. So
this is the achievement wagon, as he says.
Some of you guys may know, like one of the first achievements that we had in the map where you flipped the table. Now we actually have a way. What?
You probably went back in the pressure plate.
Now we actually have a way to keep track of some of these.
So what you can basically do is you can hit these, and it just tells you basically what to do. Obviously, these names are subject to change. Mm-hmm. Like 4 up.
Trippy room. Answer no. Basically, that's basically your hint as to how to complete some of these achievements.
If you want another big hint, watch Progress Update 2.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically all the areas that we have to show off so far. Be sure to tell me in the comments if you guys would like us to release some of these areas a little early before we actually finish the entire map. And then, of course, be sure to leave a like on this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more progress updates on this map as well as other videos. As Spencer flies around. All right, see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.